Hey family, happy Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well. And thank you for joining me for today's session of Daily Bread. Today's session of Daily Bread is titled, Avoid Evil. I'm going to read to you from Proverbs chapter 1, verses 8 through 19. Let's get started. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the teaching of your mother, for they will be a graceful ornament on your head and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, Come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like the grave, and whole like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, but they, sinners, lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. On Monday, we read Proverbs chapter 1, verses 1 through 7, about the fear of the Lord being the beginning of knowledge and of the intellectual benefits that can be attained from reading and holding fast to God's word. Today, King Solomon addresses us with paternal authority and encourages us to avoid evil and those who seek unjust riches. The Lord has given us His word, this word, so that we can be able to identify evil at the very moment we're faced with it, and it also tells us how to respond. Proverbs chapter 1 verses 8 through 19 is just one prime example, as King Solomon illustrates the strategy of the wicked in verse 11, their objective in verse 12, their goal in verse 13, their deceptive lies in verse 14, and then instructs us on how to respond to such people in verse 15. Fast forward to verse 19 and he explains the true reality that befalls those who engage in evil deeds. My dear family, today I encourage you to look to God's word for instruction and spiritual wisdom and understanding. Life is tough as it is with all the evil that surrounds us, and even tougher without the Lord. Don't go it alone. Pick up God's word and obtain the knowledge necessary to live your best life in peace. And as you seek the Lord with your whole being, I pray that the Lord bless you, keep you, shine His beautiful face upon you and be gracious to you, and give you peace. In Jesus' name.